Welcome to the Task Management online tutorial. I will show you in 5 simple steps how to manage tasks in Mio. Step 1. Assigning a task. Step 2. Taking a task. Step 3. Returning tasks to pool. Step 4. Act as another user. Step 5. Accessing a stand-alone task. A user task can be carried out in the following 2 ways. The first way is as part of a workflow. As you can see, we have a task node here, a preview task node. The second way is as a standalone task from the desktop dashboard screen. As you can see, there are 2 tasks that are available here from the desktop dashboard. Step 1. Assigning a task. The task assignment screen can be accessed in 2 ways. Firstly, by selecting the Task tab and the notification area. The second way is selecting the Task tab and going to the navigational panel on the right hand side of the screen and selecting the My Task button. The My Task page in Mio shows the currently logged in user a list of all task instances that are currently taken by them and that have not yet been completed. The user can use the bulk actions to select multiple tasks at the same time. This will make the buttons available at the top in order to carry out the task actions. Alternatively, the user can use the chevrons on the right hand side of each row to work on individual task instances. Tasks are assigned also as part of the workflow definition setup. Tasks can be assigned to either user groups or users. This can be viewed by going to Settings, Task Definitions, and viewing the types of groups that are associated to it. As you can see here, it has a visibility that's set, the wizard itself, and the assignment group. The assignment group is the group that it will be assigned to. Step 2. Taking a task. Taking and starting a task is carried out in the My Task page. When you take a task, the task is owned by you and no other users can access it. You can select multiple tasks at the same time. By selecting the Bulk Actions tab and selecting the appropriate boxes. The first step is to select the task or tasks from the available task pool. Select the Bulk Actions and select the available task that you want to work on. You now have 2 options: to take the task or to take and start the task. Select the Take button, which takes the task and places it into your My Tasks list. This will take you to the task you have marked in the available task page. If you have selected multiple tasks, Mio will direct you to the task in order of task ID number. By selecting the task itself, you then have the ability to either start the task or return it to the pool that we just saw. Select the task and select Start. This will take you to the first page of the task that you have selected. You then have the ability, based on the metadata and the wizard set up, to modify the title, and give a description. Once you are happy and you have completed, viewed the preview and finished the task itself, you have the ability to select Finished. This will then show you the Finished Tasked Assignment area box. You can either complete the comment, assign the transition. This transition will then feed into the workflow and progress to the next node, and then select Finished. To view that the task has been completed, you can see the workflow and see that the task has now moved into the next node. Step 3. Returning tasks to pool. When you resume a task, it will take you back to the page that you were last in. By returning to the pool, you can move your task back into the available task. By moving your task back into the available task, the task becomes available to all the other users in your group. To do this, you can select Return to Pool. By looking at the pool, you can see here that it's been returned to the main available task list and is then available to the rest of the people in your group. Step 4. Act as another user. The switching functionality in Mio allows a user to act on behalf of another user. Switching can be very useful when a user has taken a task, but is unavailable or away from the office. If a super user or user has switching permissions, they have the ability to act as a user and to either carry out the task or alternatively return the task to Paul. Use the following steps to act as another user. Select the user profile on the top right-hand side of your page. Select the Switch subtab. From the Act As drop-down, select the user that you want to act as. Select Go. Your profile on the top right-hand side of the page now includes both your name and the name of the person that you're acting as. Select the My Task button from the navigation panel. Carry out the task management process on behalf of the user. The Act As functionality needs to be enabled on the role that you are assigned to in order to give you access. This can be found in the role setup under the object type of function and the Act As. Step 5. Accessing a stand-alone task. There are certain tasks that can be managed both as part of a workflow and as a standalone task. The tasks are add assets to a group and create a group. Tasks in Mio are run by wizards. A wizard is an instruction or set of instructions that determine how each page or step in the task is presented. From the desktop dashboard screen, select the wizard that you want to carry out. If I select the Add Assets to a Group, I have the ability to search on all the different groups that have been selected, selecting the group, selecting Next to go to the next page of the task. Now I have the ability to add the asset to the group. By selecting Search, I can do a wide search on all the different assets that I have available to me. By checking the tick box, I can select the asset that I have available and select Next to go to the next part of the task. This view gives me a view of both the group that I have selected and the members, i.e. the asset that I have selected. If I select Finished, this will complete the task. As you can see, I have now created the task. Have a go at managing tasks yourself.